It's early 2013. Jeff Bezos, Amazon's CEO and presently the richest man in the world, is having a tense meeting with a dozen high-ranking Amazon employees. In early 2013, however, Bezos was not the world's richest man, not by a long shot. And his now mighty Amazon was worth a mere $120 billion at the time, as much as what Adobe or Honeywell are worth today. In early 2013, 4 of the men in the room with Bezos are convincing him to take Amazon in the uncharted direction of video games. The rest are Bezos' most trusted advisors, summoned to help with the decision. One of the 4 people doing the convincing is me, Nick Dimitrov, a complete noob who Amazon had barely hired 4 weeks prior. Bezos finishes reading our document, then looks at me straight in the eye and asks, "So, what exactly makes games a better bet than anything else we could invest in?" Welcome to Amazon Bound, a new podcast dedicated to all things Amazon. Our primary focus will be to help prepare job candidates to interview with Amazon. Our secondary focus will be to share Amazon's cultural stories that you can apply in your business or in your personal life. I'm Nick Dimitrov, and while I can't promise you a meeting with Jeff Bezos, I've started this podcast to put at your disposal all the knowledge I've gained during 5 years as an Amazon principal and 3 years as an Amazon bar raiser. One of that small number of Amazonians who decide whether the company should hire a particular job candidate or not. I have interviewed more than 350 applicants and determined whether they raised the Amazon hiring bar. I joined Amazon in 2013 and co-founded Amazon Game Studios in a series of direct pitches to Jeff Bezos. Amazon has since invested more than $1 billion in the gaming space by acquiring the game streaming platform Twitch, developing its own game engine called Lumberyard, and building top budget games in its internal studios. In 2018, I left Amazon and more than $1 million in deferred stock compensation to start my own company, Amazon Bound, to help prepare job candidates to interview effectively with Amazon. So, if you want to be hired by Amazon, if you want to have an amazing professional journey there and work on incredibly ambitious and innovative projects, and as a byproduct earn hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe $1 million or more, then this podcast is for you. As our podcast progresses, you will learn to effectively present your professional experience in Amazon's behavioral interview format. Most importantly, you will accumulate a portfolio with proven practice materials and written responses, all of which are based on the very way Amazon interviews candidates today, and all of which will give you a strong edge with any company that practices behavioral interviewing. So, what are you waiting for? Come on in and let's talk about how to interview with Amazon. I'm Nick Dimitrov, your host. See you soon on Amazon Bound. Subscribe now for free and catch the first episode in November 2018.